Hello, my name is Mina. Today I'm talking about simple past tense and how to make positive sentences. Do you know when to use simple past tense? Use simple past to talk about finished actions in the past when the time is mentioned or understood. For example, last week, last month, 2 years ago, etc. Making a sentence isn't hard if you know the rules. Let me introduce two groups of verbs, regular and irregular. Some verbs follow a rule. What rule? Taking D or ED at the end. We call them regular verbs, while others don't follow this rule. They totally change. We name them irregular verbs. So, regular verbs take D or ED, and irregular verbs completely change. Do you need examples? Here you are. Verbs on the left are in simple form, and verbs on the right are in past form. Walk, walked. Wash, washed. Listen, listened. These regular verbs take ed. Look at dance, danced. Practice, practiced. As you see, these verbs end in e, so we just add d to them. And be careful about verbs which end in y. For example, play, played. Study, studied. If there is a vowel and y at the end, like play, we add ed to the verb. But if there is a consonant and y at the end, letter y changes to I, then we add ed. There are lots of other regular verbs which I haven't included here. I'd like to give some examples for irregular verbs. Go, went. Drink, drank. Swim, swam. Eat, ate. Have, had. Come, came. Sleep, slept, and lots of other verbs. I think it might be a good idea to make a list of verbs you already know. Write past forms in front of them and start memorizing. If you are not sure about the past forms, you can check your dictionary or just ask me in comments. Let's read some examples. I played tennis last Monday. Play is a regular verb and it takes ed. Last Monday shows when I played tennis. He washed his car yesterday. Wash is an example of regular verbs. The word yesterday is showing you the time. She booked a flight 3 months ago. Book is a regular verb and it means to reserve. You drove fast last night. Drove is the past form of irregular verb drive. We drank juice the day before yesterday. Drank is the past form. Simple form is drink. They went on vacation 4 years ago. Went is the past form of go. It rained last night. Rain is a regular verb and it takes ed. As you might notice, making simple past sentences is the same for all the subjects. You can mention the time in simple past sentences, so it's good to know some time expressions. Yesterday, yesterday morning. You can say yesterday afternoon, yesterday evening, but not yesterday night. You must say last night. The day before yesterday. It means 2 days ago. Last week, last month, last year, last Sunday. 2 weeks ago, 2 months ago, 2 years ago. You can change 2 to other numbers. 5 months ago, 10 years ago. Let's see how verbs with D or ED are pronounced in simple past regular forms. We have three pronunciations: T, it, D. If the verbs have the final sounds sh, like wash, ch, like watch, se, like dance and kiss, fe, like laugh, ke, like work, pe, like clap, x, like relax, then D or ED sounds T. Washed, watched, danced, kissed, laughed, worked, clapped, relaxed. If the verbs have the final T or D sounds like want and need, ED sounds it, wanted, needed, and D or ED sounds D for other verbs. For example, listened, played. That's all you must know about simple past positive sentences. Don't forget to memorize past form of common verbs. You can always ask your questions in comments. I'll be happy to help. Next lesson will be about simple past negative sentences, so subscribe if you don't want to miss it. Thanks for watching. Bye.